Hi guys, welcome to a new vlog. So today, everything's in my way. I'm gonna have a drink of this first. I don't know what it is, but there's something weird in this. Oh no, I just dropped a bit. Welcome to my vlog. It's nice, yeah, but I don't know what it is in it. But you know when you sort of like drink an innocent smoothie and you sort of like get a back taste? I don't know what it is. There's pomegranates, blueberries, and acai. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So, anyway, this vlog, yeah, I do things every day, like in between paintings, illustrating, do my orders, all different things, and no one ever sees it. So, and I watch catnip illustrations vlogs all the time. Literally, she's on my computer screen right now. This is proof. I'm just going to press play.
We also need some salad, which we don't have.
There she is!
Oh well.
So, and I'm just getting ready to do some painting. So, I figured, why not sort of take you through like what I'm doing and give you sort of brief insight into what I do. The past few days I've been working and not working because, as you can tell, I dyed my hair orange and it went neon orange. It looked nice if I wore enough makeup all the time, but I don't like to wear loads of makeup. If you've been on my channel for a while, you'll know that my channel started actually on DIYs and makeup videos, and I like doing my makeup every now and again, but usually I try to sort of keep it to a minimal. So the past few days I've sort of gone through a process with my hair and I feel like I've got it to quite a nice colour now. It's like sort of like a peachy orange, but before it was very neon. I did record that video, so I'm going to put that video up, so if you want to see that then you can see that. I will have already put it up, or I will be putting it up very soon at the point when this is uploaded. So, to talk about what I'm painting, basically I usually work on quite a large scale. I don't know if you can slightly see the bears in the background. They're usually on big box canvases, but I wanted to do some more affordable pieces. So these are these 8x6s. This is of a pig. I don't know if you can see that it is. I've got a line drawing on there. But I started with marine life. So the marine life ones that I've done, I've actually sold one, which was an orca. I'll put a picture here somewhere of it in the frame, because basically the way they come like this. So this is an octopus, and they come in a black frame, and it's original oil painting, 8x6 inches. So they come at a really decent size, so they're big enough to obviously be effective on your wall, but they're not too big or too pricey. So I sell these for £45, which I think is very, very, very affordable and very reasonable for an original oil painting. The other ones that I've done is a turtle, a penguin, a stingray, and a starfish. They've got all really nice colours in. I felt like this sort of, the turtle and the starfish go together really nicely as a sort of collection. Bear in mind, obviously the orca was black and white. They have a lot of sort of similarities in. Funnily enough, I was actually going to do farm animals to start with, but someone mentioned to me, it was like, I think you should sort of do some sea life. So I did sea life first, and now I'm doing farm life because that is what the majority chose. And then I asked people to choose what animals. I came up with, I think, about 10 animals, and yeah, I had to choose 6 out of them, so I grouped the majority of what people had voted for. So it's a really nice thing because it keeps a collaborative thing with obviously your audience and people that are paying attention to you, and gives you more of an understanding as an artist to see what people want to see. But I don't work small. I just don't. So this was a real challenge for me and a real task. I do an acrylic underpainting, but I have to go in with oils. Like oils do it for me. If you work with acrylics, obviously acrylics can dry really quickly and you can bang out a lot of work, but oil paintings require a bit more work. So yeah, so I think for £45, bargain. the animals in our farm life edition is we have a pig, we have geese, because there's two, I have a horse, a moo cow, and a goat. The last one I haven't actually drawn yet, but well, I have, but I haven't drawn it out on a piece of paper properly. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a rooster, because I was going to do, because people were really popular with the chicken, and I was going to do a chicken, but then the roosters have so much beautiful colours in them, so I thought that would come out really, really nicely in my work. So instead of jabbering on, I'm going to carry on with this painting. The first one I'm going to start is the pig. So I'm going to carry on watching catnip illustrations. If you, this whole time that I've been talking, if you can hear like a dinny, 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 there it is. That's my printer, because, you know, I'm got a lot of orders to print out and put together, so I have to sort of do a few things at a time. So I usually I bounce from like commissions to my artwork to collections to orders to illustrating. If you don't, you probably won't have seen any of sort of my illustrations. Basically, I create illustrations that I put onto wrapping paper and bookmarks and different bits and bobs. So this is a sloth, some of my wrapping paper, and so like bookmarks, and they come in all like sort of different colours and stuff. So I've got like hedgehog, I've got frogs, flamingo, sloths. People love sloths. Absolutely love sloths. So they're those. So if you're wondering what I do, that they are sold on my Etsy store, because I like to keep my paintings and my illustrations very, very separate. So my brand is called Little Sue's, and it's Little Sue's Studio on Etsy. So if you want to take a look at that, or you want to take a look at the social media, it's a very, very new account, because I've only sort of just named it as Little Sue's. So it's Little Sue's Studio on Etsy and Little Sue's Studio on Instagram. So I hope you've enjoyed this so far, but I'm going to carry on with this painting and I will be back. Apparently you should never say that, but never mind. Peace out. Go. So, good morning, I'm back. I finished, well, more or less finished the pig painting. So this is the pig painting. What is it with me dropping things? So, yeah, it's more or less finished. What I like to do is let it dry, and then if I want to sort of add any sort of colour, sort of pouring down, I add that after, because as you can see, there's only so much you can do with oil paint before it starts going a bit murky. So if I want to add any little bit of colour, I might just add a little bit of magenta. I think that'd be quite nice, because I love magenta. And also if I want to sort of add any really blacks and whites, so highlights and darks, I usually tend to go in with that with acrylic on top of the oil paint. Or you can use oil paint, but I'll wait for it to dry and then add it after. So it obviously stands out quite well, but yeah, that's all finished.